Welcome to today's episode, where we dive into the future of artificial intelligence. We'll explore how AI is shaping industries, education, and even the workplace. Are you ready for a deep dive into the tech that's changing the world, Thomas?
Absolutely. Jennifer, AI is revolutionizing so many aspects of our lives. From self-driving cars to AI-powered tools in workplaces, it's clear that we're living through a technological revolution. It's exciting and, at times, a little daunting too.
Let's start by looking at how AI is changing industries. In manufacturing, robots and AI systems can now perform tasks like assembly and quality control. This has led to increased efficiency. What do you think, Thomas? Is AI making factories smarter?
For sure, Jennifer. AI in industries like automotive manufacturing is improving speed, accuracy, and safety. AI doesn't just replace humans, it complements workers by performing repetitive tasks. It's helping companies stay competitive and scale up quickly.
Exactly. And with AI learning from data, it can even predict problems before they happen, saving time and money. However, some worrying about job losses due to automation. What's your take on the balance between AI and human labor in the workplace?
It's a valid concern, Jennifer. While some jobs might be replaced by automation, new jobs are also being created. People will need to adapt by learning how to work alongside AI. There's an opportunity for collaboration, but we need proper training to guide this transition.
Right, upskilling is the key. But what about industries like healthcare? I've heard AI is playing a big role there too, like assisting doctors with diagnosing diseases through data analysis. Can AI improve patient care in ways we never thought possible?
Yes, in healthcare, AI can analyze medical images faster and more accurately than the human eye. It's not replacing doctors, but rather enhancing their ability to make better decisions, leading to improved patient outcomes. It's an exciting frontier.
And think about AI's role in drug discovery. Algorithms can predict how certain drugs will interact with the body, speeding up the research process. AI might soon make treatments for rare diseases more accessible. The possibilities seem endless, don't they?
Absolutely. AI is proving to be an invaluable tool in medicine. It's helping researchers find solutions faster, which ultimately benefits patients. But the challenge is ensuring AI is ethical and transparent in its decision-making processes, especially in healthcare.
Let's shift gears to education. AI is now being used to personalize learning experiences for students. For instance, AI-powered tutoring systems can tailor lessons to each student's needs. Do you think this will make education more accessible, Thomas?
I do, Jennifer. AI can provide customized lessons that cater to individual learning styles. It can help struggling students catch up and give advanced learners the opportunity to go deeper into subjects. This could make education more inclusive for everyone.
That's a great point. AI can track progress and adapt lessons based on real-time performance, helping students understand material better. But what about the human aspect of teaching? Do you think AI could ever replace teachers, or will it just support them?
AI can never replace the emotional connection a teacher has with their students. Teaching is about more than just information. It's about mentorship, inspiration, and guidance. AI will support teachers, but it won't replace the human touch that's so essential to learning.
I completely agreed. AI might handle administrative tasks, freeing up teachers to focus on the human side of education. It could also help them identify students who need extra help and provide targeted resources. That's where AI will make the most impact.
Exactly, and think about how AI can assist with language learning. Tools like speech recognition software are helping students improve their pronunciation and grammar. AI might even revolutionize language education by offering real-time corrections and feedback.
Now, let's talk about how AI is changing the workplace. From chatbots to project management tools, AI is becoming a common part of daily office life. But is it helping to improve productivity or simply making tasks easier to automate, Thomas?
It's both, Jennifer. AI tools are certainly streamlining operations. For example, AI-powered scheduling assistants save time by automating meetings and reminders. But beyond just automation, AI also helps employees make better decisions faster, thanks to data analysis.
Exactly. AI in the workplace can help reduce human error by providing accurate data insights, which leads to more informed decision-making. But it's also about making work more enjoyable. Imagine a world where AI handles tedious tasks, allowing employees to focus on creativity.
That's the future we're heading towards. AI can take over repetitive administrative tasks like data entry, leaving employees free to focus on strategy and innovation. It's creating a more dynamic work environment where people can use their skills for more impactful work.
And it's not just about making work easier. It is also helping businesses be more agile by analyzing market trends and predicting future demands. Imagine a company being able to predict which products will be successful before they even launch. How cool is that?
That's one of the exciting things about AI. It empowers businesses to anticipate market changes with high accuracy, and it allows them to adjust their strategies quickly. It's like having a crystal ball for business decisions. But the challenge remains, can companies manage AI responsibly?
It's definitely a balancing act, Thomas. As AI becomes more integrated into our work, companies must ensure it's used ethically and responsibly. We need clear guidelines on how AI should be applied in business to avoid potential misuse and protect workers' rights.
Right. The future of AI in the workplace will require cooperation between employers, workers, and policymakers to create frameworks for ethical AI use. But I'm optimistic. AI can empower us to be more productive, innovative, and creative, leading to a more fulfilling workplace for everyone.
Let's talk about the ethical challenges surrounding AI. With all the advancements we're seeing, there are concerns about bias in AI algorithms. How do you think we can ensure that AI systems are fair and impartial, Thomas?
It's a huge challenge, Jennifer. AI systems are only as unbiased as the data they're trained on. If there's bias in the data, the AI can reflect that. The key is to make sure that diverse, representative data is used and to regularly audit AI systems for fairness.
That's true. AI systems need to be constantly monitored and updated to avoid reinforcing societal biases. And it's not just about fairness, it's also about transparency. Do you think companies should be more open about how their AI systems make decisions?
Absolutely. Transparency is essential, Jennifer. If companies are open about how their AI systems work and how decisions are made, it will build trust with consumers. People need to feel confident that AI is being used in their best interest and not for manipulation.
Exactly, Thomas. And let's not forget about privacy. AI systems, especially those that process personal data, need to respect user privacy. Clear guidelines need to be in place to ensure that data isn't misused. It's a delicate balance between innovation and protection.
You're right, Jennifer. The data AI systems use is often personal, which means protecting that data should be a top priority. Regulations like GDPR are a step in the right direction, but more needs to be done globally to ensure that people's data remains safe.
Right, there's still a lot of work to be done to create a global standard for data protection. As AI continues to evolve, ethical considerations will play a huge role in how it's adopted. It's up to governments and organizations to come together to establish best practices.
It's exciting to see the progress AI has made, but we must move forward responsibly. We need strong laws and guidelines that protect individuals while allowing AI to thrive. The right balance can help AI become a force for good in society.
Looking ahead, what do you think the future of AI holds? We're seeing so many new developments, but how far can AI go? Could we one day have fully autonomous systems that make decisions for us in every aspect of life?
That's a big question, Jennifer. While AI is getting more advanced, I think we're a long way from fully autonomous systems that can make decisions without human input. AI is still limited in understanding context and emotions. So, humans will always play a crucial role in decision making.
I agree. Even though AI is incredibly powerful, it still needs human guidance, especially when it comes to complex decisions. But we are seeing AI assist in areas where it can handle large amounts of data and analysis. Think about AI in space exploration.
Yes, AI is already being used in space missions, helping with data analysis and autonomous navigation. It's amazing to think that AI is helping us explore planets and galaxies far beyond Earth. It showed how far we've come, but also how much further we can go with AI.
That's an exciting thought. And don't forget about AI in the creative industries. We've already seen AI create art, music, and even write books. Could AI one day be responsible for creating entire films or novels that rival the best human-made creations?
It's fascinating to think about, Jennifer. AI is already assisting in the creative process, whether it's generating music or providing ideas for artists. However, AI-created art might never have the same emotional depth or storytelling ability as human-created art. It's an exciting collaboration, though.
True, Thomas. There's a unique human touch and creativity that AI can't replicate. However, AI can definitely enhance and inspire creative processes by offering new ideas or suggestions that an artist might not have thought of. It's a partnership, not a replacement.
Exactly, Jennifer. As AI continues to evolve, it will likely become a tool that complements human creativity. AI might handle repetitive tasks, allowing artists to focus on more complex and nuanced aspects of their work. It could lead to even greater innovation.
It's clear that AI has endless potential, and while there are challenges ahead, we're only scratching the surface. The future will likely be a blend of human creativity and AI's data processing power, leading to exciting new possibilities in every field. Thomas, as AI continues to develop, there are concerns about job displacement. Do you think AI will replace many jobs, or will it create new opportunities? How do you see the job market evolving in the next decade?
That's a major concern, Jennifer. While AI has the potential to automate many tasks, it's also true that new industries will emerge as a result of AI advancements. Jobs will evolve, and humans will still be needed for tasks that require creativity, empathy, and complex problem solving.
I agree. We're already seeing AI in industries like customer service, where chatbots can handle basic inquiries. But as AI evolves, new jobs may be created in areas like AI development, machine learning, and data analysis. It's about finding the right balance.
Exactly, Jennifer. The shift in jobs won't happen overnight, but industries will adapt. In fact, education will play a key role in preparing people for the new opportunities AI brings. It's crucial that we focus on developing skills in STEM fields and digital literacy.
Right education is key. By incorporating AI and technology-focused subjects into curricula, we can ensure that future generations are well-equipped to thrive in an AI-driven job market. The focus should be on enhancing skills, not replacing people with machines.
Spot on. The key is reskilling and upskilling workers. For example, as AI takes over repetitive tasks, employees will have the chance to focus on more strategic and creative roles. AI can be seen as an enabler rather than a threat to the workforce.
It's exciting to think about how the workforce will change with AI, but it's also important to consider the challenges. For example, how do we ensure that the benefits of AI are distributed fairly across all sectors, so no one is left behind?
That's a crucial point, Jennifer. We must address the social and economic implications of AI. Government policies, labor regulations, and fair wages will play a big role in making sure AI's benefits are shared across all industries, including vulnerable sectors.
Switching gears to education, Thomas AI is already being used in classrooms in some parts of the world. Do you think AI will eventually play a central role in education, or will it remain a supplementary tool?
I think AI will become more integrated into education over time. We're already seeing personalized learning platforms that adjust to each student's pace and learning style. In the future, AI could make education more accessible and tailored to individual needs.
That's a good point. AI can make learning more efficient by helping students focus on areas where they need the most improvement. It can also assist teachers by automating administrative tasks, allowing them more time to focus on teaching and interacting with students.
Exactly, Jennifer, and AI-powered tutors could become an essential resource for students. Imagine a system that provides real-time feedback and supports students outside of class. It could really change the way education is delivered and enhance learning outcomes.
AI could also play a big role in breaking down barriers to education. With online platforms, students from remote areas or underprivileged backgrounds can access the same quality of education. It could lead to a more inclusive and equitable educational system.
For sure. Imagine how AI can enable lifelong learning too. Whether it's through online courses or adaptive learning tools, anyone can continue their education at their own pace, no matter their age or location. AI will help people adapt to the changing demands of the workforce.
It's clear that AI can offer many benefits to education, but we need to be mindful of challenges like accessibility and privacy. For instance, not all students may have the same access to technology, and we must ensure that AI systems respect privacy and data security.
That's a great point, Jennifer. As AI becomes more embedded in education, we need to make sure it's not reinforcing inequalities. Ensuring that every student has access to the technology and resources they need will be a major factor in AI's success in education.
Now, Thomas, let's dive into healthcare. AI has the potential to revolutionize how we diagnose and treat diseases. How do you think AI will change healthcare in the next 10 to 20 years? Will it completely transform the industry?
AI is already being used in diagnostics, Jennifer, and in the future it could play an even bigger role in predicting health conditions before they develop. Imagine AI helping doctors to detect early signs of cancer or heart disease using data from scans or genetic information.
That's exciting. With AI's ability to analyze vast amounts of medical data, it could speed up diagnoses and help doctors provide more accurate treatments. It might even assist in personalized medicine, where treatments are tailored to an individual's genetic makeup.
Absolutely. AI will likely lead to more precision in treatment plans. For example, AI could analyze a patient's medical history and recommend the best treatment options based on data patterns from similar cases. It could also reduce human error in healthcare decisions.
And AI can help improve patient care by providing real-time monitoring. Imagine wearable devices that use AI to detect health issues in real time, alerting both patients and doctors about critical changes, allowing for early intervention. This could save lives.
AI's ability to process and monitor data continuously is definitely a game changer. Plus, it could make healthcare more efficient by automating administrative tasks like scheduling appointments or managing records, allowing healthcare professionals to focus on patient care.
It's clear that AI's role in healthcare will continue to grow, but we also have to address concerns around privacy. With so much personal data being analyzed by AI, how can we ensure that people's sensitive health information is protected? That's a critical point, Jennifer. As AI continues to evolve in healthcare, we need to establish strict regulations and safeguards to protect patient data. Ensuring transparency in how data is used and securing that data from breaches will be essential for trust in AI-driven healthcare. Let's shift the conversation to ethics. AI's rapid development raises many ethical concerns. One major issue is bias. If AI systems are trained on biased data, they could perpetuate and even worsen inequalities. What can be done to address this?
Great question, Jennifer. Addressing bias in AI is a significant challenge. It's crucial that the data used to train AI systems is diverse and representative of all groups. Additionally, AI developers must regularly audit their systems to ensure they're not reinforcing harmful biases.
That's right. Transparency is key in making sure AI systems are fair. Developers should also collaborate with ethicists and sociologists to ensure their AI models don't favor one group over another. Creating ethical guidelines for AI development could help mitigate these risks.
Absolutely, Jennifer. It's also important that we hold AI companies accountable for their technology's impact on society. This might mean regulating the use of AI in sensitive areas like hiring, law enforcement, and healthcare to prevent discrimination and unethical practices.
And speaking of accountability, Thomas, we must also consider the role of AI in decision-making. If AI systems make important decisions, like in hiring or criminal justice, who is responsible when something goes wrong? Should we hold humans accountable for AI's actions?
That's a tough question, Jennifer. If AI systems make mistakes or cause harm, there has to be a clear chain of accountability. Developers and organizations that use AI must take responsibility for ensuring the technology is safe, accurate, and ethical.
It really comes down to how we design and regulate AI systems. Ethical AI development will require continuous oversight, not just during creation, but throughout its life cycle. The goal should be to create AI systems that are fair, transparent, and ultimately beneficial for society.
Exactly. As AI becomes more integrated into society, we'll need robust ethical frameworks to guide its development. This will help ensure AI benefits everyone and doesn't inadvertently harm or disadvantage any group of people. Ethics will play a huge role in AI's future.
Now, Thomas, let's talk about AI's impact on education. AI is already being used to create personalized learning experiences. How do you think AI will transform classrooms in the coming years? Do you see it as a tool for students or teachers, or both?
I believe AI will play a big role for both students and teachers, Jennifer. It could help students by offering personalized learning paths based on their strengths and weaknesses. Teachers will benefit too, as AI can automate grading and assist in lesson planning, saving time.
That's an interesting point. AI could make learning more individualized, helping each student progress at their own pace. For example, if a student struggles with a particular subject, AI could offer extra exercises and tutorials until they master the material.
Exactly. AI could provide immediate feedback, which is crucial for learning. In a traditional classroom, teachers might not have time to give every student personalized attention. With AI, every student can get tailored support without delay, leading to better learning outcomes.
And AI could also assist in identifying learning patterns. For instance, if a student repeatedly struggles with certain types of questions or concepts, the AI could alert the teacher so they can provide extra support or adjust the teaching methods accordingly.
Definitely. Additionally, AI could play a role in creating more engaging learning experiences. For example, we could see AI-powered virtual classrooms or interactive simulations that allow students to explore subjects in ways that textbooks alone cannot achieve.
Absolutely. The potential for AI to create immersive, hands-on learning experiences is exciting. Imagine learning about ancient history through an AI-driven virtual tour of ancient Rome. It could make education more interactive and enjoyable for students of all ages.
That's a great example. AI can make learning more dynamic and interactive, giving students access to resources and experiences that go beyond traditional methods. This could help develop a deeper understanding of the subjects they're studying.
Let's shift gears and talk about AI's impact on jobs. While AI presents opportunities, it also raises concerns about job displacement. How do you think the rise of AI will impact the job market in the near future, Thomas?
There's no doubt AI will change the job market, Jennifer. Some jobs, especially those involving repetitive tasks, may be automated, leading to displacement. However, new jobs will also emerge in fields like AI development, data science, and robotics, which will require new skills.
That's an important point. While automation might replace certain roles, it could also create new opportunities in industries we haven't even imagined yet. People will need to adapt by learning new skills that align with the evolving technological landscape.
Exactly, it's crucial that workers, especially in industries at risk of automation, invest in upskilling. Programs that teach AI, machine learning, or coding could help individuals stay competitive in the job market. Lifelong learning will become essential.
I agree. Another thing to consider is how AI will change the way people work. For example, AI might help employees become more efficient by taking over administrative tasks, allowing them to focus on creative or high-level strategic work that adds more value.
Right, by automating routine tasks, AI can free up human workers to focus on more meaningful and complex tasks. This shift could increase productivity and improve job satisfaction. AI has the potential to enhance human creativity and innovation in the workplace.
It's an exciting prospect. As long as we ensure that workers are supported through training and education, AI could lead to a more fulfilling work environment where people focus on tasks that require human intuition and problem-solving abilities.
Exactly, Jennifer, the key will be balancing AI adoption with proper preparation for the workforce. AI should complement human skills, not replace them entirely. When done right, AI can enhance job satisfaction and provide new avenues for career growth.
We've touched on the ethics of AI briefly, but let's dive deeper into how we can ensure that AI is used ethically in society. As AI continues to integrate into our lives, how do we make sure it's used for good and not to harm people?
That's the million-dollar question, Jennifer. The ethical use of AI requires a collaborative effort. Governments, companies, and experts in ethics need to work together to create frameworks that guide AI development and deployment in a way that benefits society as a whole.
It's crucial to set clear guidelines for AI development, especially in areas like surveillance, law enforcement, and hiring. We need to ensure AI systems are transparent and that there's accountability for decisions made by these technologies.
Yes, transparency is key. People should understand how AI systems make decisions, especially when it comes to something as sensitive as hiring or criminal justice. We need to ensure that AI's decisions are explainable and not based on hidden biases or flawed data.
I agree. One major concern is the potential for AI to perpetuate discrimination. If AI systems are trained on biased data, they could inadvertently favor certain groups over others. That's why continuous monitoring and auditing of AI models are so important.
Exactly, regular audits, transparency in algorithms, and the inclusion of diverse perspectives in AI development can help mitigate these risks. AI should be designed in a way that promotes fairness and equality, ensuring that it works for everyone, not just a select few.
It's also important to have ethical standards in place for AI's use in areas like healthcare and education. For example, AI should never make life-altering decisions like a diagnosis or educational grading without human oversight and input.
Absolutely. Human oversight is critical. While AI can assist in many ways, it should never replace human judgment, especially in high-stakes fields. Ensuring that AI is used ethically will require vigilance, regulation, and a commitment to transparency at all levels.
Thomas, let's talk about one of the most promising areas for AI, healthcare. AI is being used to diagnose diseases, assist in surgeries, and even provide personalized treatment plans. How do you think AI will revolutionize healthcare in the next decade?
AI is set to drastically improve health care. For example, AI-powered tools can analyze medical images faster and more accurately than humans, helping doctors catch diseases like cancer in early stages. This means earlier interventions and potentially better outcomes for patients.
That's true. And the potential for AI to help with personalized medicine is also exciting. By analyzing vast amounts of patient data, AI can identify which treatments might work best for an individual, taking into account their genetics, lifestyle, and health history.
Exactly, Jennifer. This could lead to more effective treatments and fewer side effects. It could also help doctors by providing decision support, offering evidence-based recommendations, and ensuring that medical professionals have access to the most up-to-date information.
I also think AI will improve access to healthcare in remote areas. With telemedicine and AI-powered diagnostic tools, people living in underserved regions can get medical advice or even have their conditions diagnosed without traveling long distances to see a doctor.
Absolutely, Jennifer. AI could bridge the gap in healthcare access, especially in rural and underserved areas. With AI, even areas with limited resources can have high-quality diagnostic services and virtual consultations, improving health equity across the globe.
That's a great point. But as promising as AI in healthcare is, there are still challenges, right? Like ensuring patient privacy and security. How do you think we can safeguard personal health information while still utilizing AI's capabilities? We've discussed AI's influence on various industries, but what about its role in the future of work? As AI continues to evolve, how do you think it will reshape how we work and what skills will be in demand, Thomas?
AI will dramatically change the nature of work. Many jobs will evolve and new roles will emerge, particularly in AI development, machine learning, and data science. However, there will also be an increasing need for workers to have soft skills like creativity, problem solving, and emotional intelligence.
That's a good point. While AI can perform certain tasks, it can't replicate human creativity and emotional intelligence. People will need to adapt by focusing on skills that AI can't replace, such as critical thinking and interpersonal communication.
Exactly, Jennifer. Jobs that require human touch, like counseling or teaching, will likely remain important. On the other hand, industries that involve routine tasks, like manufacturing or data entry, might see greater automation as AI takes over more responsibilities.
Right? It's all about finding the right balance. As AI takes over repetitive or data-driven tasks, human workers will have the opportunity to focus on more complex and strategic aspects of their jobs. Upskilling will be key to staying relevant in this changing landscape.
Upskilling is essential. As AI reshapes the workplace, workers will need to learn how to collaborate with AI tools and systems. Companies should invest in training programs to help their employees understand how to work alongside AI, making the transition smoother.
And companies will also need to invest in creating an ethical work environment. As AI becomes more prevalent, it's important that we ensure it's not used to exploit workers or replace jobs unfairly. We need strong regulations to guide its impact on the workforce.
Agreed, AI has great potential to improve work efficiency, but it's important that its adoption is fair and equitable. Workers should be empowered to use AI as a tool that enhances their productivity, not something that replaces them entirely.
Now, let's dive into a fascinating aspect of AI, its role in creativity. AI is being used to create music, art, and even write stories. Thomas, what do you think about AI's involvement in creative industries? Can it truly replace human artists?
It's a thought-provoking question, Jennifer. AI can certainly assist in creative processes by generating ideas, suggesting new patterns, and even producing art or music based on data. However, I don't think AI can completely replace human creativity, which is driven by emotions, experiences, and unique perspectives.
Exactly. While AI can create impressive art, it lacks the emotional depth that comes from human experiences. For instance, AI-generated music may follow a pattern, but it doesn't carry the personal stories and emotions that a human composer can embed into a piece.
That's the heart of it, Jennifer. AI can replicate technical skills, but human creativity comes from a deeper place. Think about how artists pour their personal struggles or joy into their work. AI can't replicate that level of self-expression or intuition.
True, but AI is still transforming the creative world. In visual arts, for example, AI can help artists experiment with new forms and techniques that they might not have considered otherwise. It becomes more of a tool to enhance human creativity than a replacement.
I agree. It's like having a powerful assistant. Artists can use AI tools to explore new styles, improve techniques, or generate inspiration. It allows for more experimentation, which can ultimately lead to fresh, innovative ideas in the world of art and design.
And AI can also democratize access to creativity. For people who may not have traditional art skills, AI offers an opportunity to create. There are now platforms that allow anyone to generate art or music with just a few clicks, opening up new possibilities for creators worldwide.
That's a great point. AI is lowering the barrier to entry for creativity. Someone with no formal art training can now use AI to produce impressive works of art or music. It's reshaping how we think about what it means to be an artist in the digital age.
We've seen how AI can benefit various industries, but it's not without its ethical concerns. One of the main issues is bias in AI systems. Thomas, how do you think we can address the problem of AI bias, especially in sensitive areas like hiring or law enforcement?
AI bias is definitely a critical issue. If the data used to train AI systems is biased, the AI will reflect those biases. To address this, it's important to ensure diverse and representative datasets and to continuously audit AI systems for fairness and transparency.
That's an excellent point. It's crucial to have diverse teams working on AI development to ensure that the systems reflect the needs and experiences of all groups. AI should be trained using inclusive data that represents different cultures, backgrounds, and perspectives.
And there's the issue of accountability. If an AI system makes a decision that harms someone, who is responsible? Is it the developers, the companies, or the AI itself? We need clear regulations to ensure that AI systems are held accountable for their actions.
That's a big question, Thomas. As AI becomes more autonomous, it's important to establish legal frameworks to define responsibility. This will help prevent misuse and ensure that AI is used ethically. We need to think ahead and create guidelines before it becomes a larger issue.
I agree. AI should be developed with ethical guidelines in mind, especially when it comes to sensitive areas like hiring, criminal justice, or health care. Developers and companies must be proactive in implementing safeguards to prevent AI from causing harm or perpetuating inequality.
It's also essential for governments and international bodies to collaborate and create global standards for AI ethics. AI is a global phenomenon, and it impacts people across borders. We need a unified approach to ensure that AI is used for the common good.
Absolutely, Jennifer. AI's impact is global, and it requires a global approach to ethical development. Countries need to work together to create policies and regulations that ensure AI is used responsibly, promoting equity and protecting individuals' rights.
As we move forward, AI will increasingly become a tool that humans collaborate with. In the workplace, AI can assist with decision-making, data analysis, and even creative processes. How do you see the future of work evolving with AI as a collaborative tool, Thomas?
I see AI becoming a powerful co-worker. Instead of replacing humans, it will augment our abilities. For example, in data analysis, AI can sift through large amounts of data quickly, allowing humans to focus on making strategic decisions based on those insights.
Yes, AI will free us from repetitive tasks, allowing us to focus on higher-level thinking. In industries like marketing, for instance, AI can analyze consumer behavior and suggest strategies, but humans will still be needed to interpret those insights and apply creativity.
Exactly. AI is best utilized as a support tool. It can crunch the numbers, find patterns, and even make recommendations, but humans still need to make the final decisions. For instance, in marketing, the human touch is necessary to understand emotions and cultural nuances.
That's a great example. In industries like healthcare or law, AI can assist professionals by handling the heavy lifting of research or diagnostics, but the human experts will be the ones to make the final call, especially when it comes to ethical or complex decisions.
Exactly. In the future, we'll see more hybrid roles where humans and AI work together. For example, an AI could suggest a treatment plan based on data, but a doctor will review it, considering factors like the patient's preferences and medical history before making a final decision.
The collaboration between AI and humans could also lead to increased productivity and efficiency. With AI handling routine or time-consuming tasks, humans will be able to focus on tasks that require empathy, creativity, and strategic thinking, things that I can't replicate.
I think this partnership will redefine the future of work. Rather than seeing AI as a competitor, we should view it as a colleague that can handle certain tasks, allowing us to focus on the parts of our work that require human insight, judgment, and connection.
Let's talk about how AI is transforming education. From personalized learning experiences to intelligent tutoring systems, AI is revolutionizing the way we learn. Thomas, how do you think AI will change classrooms in the near future?
AI is already starting to play a big role in education. We're seeing AI-powered platforms that tailor lessons to individual students' learning paces. For example, AI can adjust the difficulty of exercises based on how well a student is doing, providing a truly personalized experience.
That's an exciting development. Personalized learning helps students at all levels. For children, it can mean adapting content to their attention span, while for adults, it can offer materials at the appropriate challenge level. It's all about optimizing learning.
Exactly, and AI can also help teachers by automating administrative tasks like grading or tracking progress, which allows them to focus more on teaching. Teachers can then dedicate more time to individualized attention and mentorship, which is essential for effective learning.
It's also important to mention AI's potential in making education more accessible. For students with disabilities, AI can offer tools like speech recognition, visual aids, or adaptive learning tools, all helping to level the playing field for diverse learners.
Right, Jennifer. AI can remove barriers for students who may otherwise struggle in traditional classroom settings. AI's ability to translate text to speech, create visual explanations, or even offer real-time translations can make education more inclusive.
However, there are challenges, too. Not all students have equal access to the technology needed for AI-driven learning. So, we must ensure that the digital divide is addressed to avoid deepening the gap between those with access and those without.
That's an important point, Jennifer. Equity in education must be prioritized. Governments and educational institutions need to invest in infrastructure to ensure all students, regardless of their socioeconomic status, have access to the tools that enable them to succeed in this new AI-powered era.
Moving on to another field that's seeing rapid change with AI, healthcare. AI is being used in diagnostics, treatment planning, and patient care. Thomas, what do you think the future of AI holds for medicine?
AI has huge potential in health care. For instance, AI can analyze medical imaging data more accurately and quickly than humans, helping doctors identify diseases like cancer earlier. It can even help predict patient outcomes based on historical data and trends.
Exactly. AI is also being used in personalized medicine. By analyzing genetic data and medical histories, AI can suggest tailored treatments that are more likely to be effective for a specific patient. It's a game changer for improving patient outcomes.
And let's not forget the role of AI in streamlining administrative tasks in hospitals. From scheduling appointments to managing patient records, AI can reduce the workload on staff, allowing healthcare professionals to focus more on patient care rather than paperwork.
That's such a good point. The healthcare sector can be bogged down by administrative overhead, and AI's ability to automate these processes is invaluable. It's one less thing for healthcare workers to worry about, giving them more time for what matters most, patient care.
Another exciting application of AI in healthcare is in drug discovery. By using AI to analyze vast amounts of data, scientists can identify promising compounds much faster than traditional methods, speeding up the development of new treatments and vaccines.
It's truly accelerating the pace of medical innovation. However, as with all AI applications, there are concerns around data privacy. Protecting patient data is crucial, and AI systems need to comply with regulations like HIPAA to ensure that patient information remains secure.
You're absolutely right. While AI has the potential to revolutionize healthcare, it's essential to implement strong cybersecurity measures. The health data of individuals is highly sensitive, and we must ensure that AI systems don't expose or misuse this information.
As AI continues to grow in healthcare, it will become even more integrated into the decision-making process. It will be interesting to see how doctors and AI will collaborate to improve healthcare outcomes, making medicine more precise, efficient, and accessible for everyone. One of the biggest debates around AI is its potential impact on jobs. Many fear that automation will take over traditional roles, but could it also create new job opportunities? Thomas, what's your take on how AI will impact the job market?
AI will certainly change the job market, but I think it's a bit of a mixed bag. While some jobs may be automated, AI can also create new roles that we haven't even thought of yet. For example, there will be a need for AI specialists, data analysts, and machine learning engineers.
That's a great point. Even though some jobs will disappear, the demand for new skills will grow. People will need to adapt and learn how to work with AI rather than being replaced by it. There will be an increase in tech-related education and training programs.
Right, Jennifer. In fact, I think the rise of AI will drive a shift toward more technical education, as people will need to learn how to work alongside AI. At the same time, soft skills like critical thinking and creativity will become more valuable as humans collaborate with machines.
It's true that while AI can handle repetitive, data-driven tasks, it cannot replicate human emotions, empathy, or creativity. So, professions that rely on these qualities, such as healthcare, education, and arts, will still need the human touch.
Exactly. AI may automate many manual tasks, but industries that involve complex decision-making, emotional intelligence, or nuanced judgment will still require humans. It's about working with AI, not against it, to complement our strengths rather than replacing us entirely.
That's a reassuring thought. It's all about how we integrate AI into our lives and work. If we focus on AI as a tool to help humans excel, we can create a future where both AI and humans collaborate, leading to more productive, innovative, and creative outcomes.
And to make this shift work, education systems and businesses need to be proactive in preparing workers for this new world. That means retraining and upskilling current employees and providing opportunities for future generations to learn the skills they'll need to thrive in an AI-powered world.
Absolutely. The key is to embrace the changes that AI brings and focus on how we can work together to create a better, more efficient, and innovative future. By doing so, we can ensure that AI serves humanity rather than replacing it. As we've discussed today, the future of AI is incredibly exciting. From revolutionizing education and healthcare to transforming industries and job markets, AI offers endless possibilities. But it's essential that we approach it thoughtfully and responsibly.
That's right, Jennifer. While AI will change many aspects of our lives, it's up to us to ensure that we integrate it in ways that benefit everyone. Embracing AI's potential while keeping humanity at the core is the way forward.
Thanks for joining us today on this journey into the future of AI. We hope this conversation has given you a deeper understanding of how AI is shaping our world. Stay tuned for more discussions on the evolving world of technology.
Don't forget to keep learning and exploring. The future is filled with opportunities, and AI is just the beginning. Until next time, take care and keep thinking about the possibilities.